This little girl has been left in a place surrounded by zombies. Actually, a short while ago, the girl's mother got infected by the zombie virus. She was about to attack her own daughter, but the father, Andy, stopped her just in time. However, during the struggle, his wife bit Andy on the arm. The poor father is now devastated because he will soon turn into a zombie. To ensure he doesn't bite his own daughter after turning, he decides to kill himself with a sharp object. But then he realizes that his daughter is only 5 months old, and if he dies, she won't survive either. So, he takes the watch from his wife's wrist and sets a 48-hour timer, marking the time he has left before he turns into a zombie. After that, he strapped his baby to his back and set out in search of a safe place. On the way, the baby started crying, missing her mother. Andy acted quickly. He took his wife's perfume from the bag and sprayed it near the baby. Smelling her mother's scent, the baby instantly calmed down. It was a truly emotional moment. Walking further, Andy found a hospital where he met a female doctor named Etta. She cleaned his wound, but plainly told him there was no cure. She could only mask the smell of the wound, so other zombies wouldn't detect him. That night, Andy thought about leaving his daughter with the doctor, but then he discovered a tragic truth. The doctor removed her wig, revealing that she herself was suffering from a terminal illness and was dying. Andy realized he couldn't put the burden of his daughter on a dying woman. But a while later, something terrifying happened to Andy. While washing his face in the bathroom, his hand started twitching on its own. This was a sign that the virus was taking over his brain, and his time was running out fast. The next morning, the doctor gave him a photo and mentioned a family that might adopt his child. Andy gathered his courage and set off on his journey again. He stopped along the way to give water to his daughter, and shortly after, he found an empty car. But just as he was about to get in, a gunshot rang out. Andy was terrified, but he soon realized the bullet wasn't meant for him. It was fired to kill a zombie standing right behind it. The shooter was a strange man named Vic. Vic promised to help Andy, but he himself was trapped under a heavy gas cylinder. Andy cleverly took the keys, moved the heavy cylinder, and saved Vic's life. In return, Vic took him to his home. To find out what happens next, you can watch the movie. The movie is titled Cargo.